Alright, just getting ready for a fun day with this Mason Hamlin. Fun day of woodworking. Yesterday was what I call a miserable day of belt sanding, random orbit sanding, dust everywhere, cleaning, vacuuming, finding dust. Yeah, don't get me started. Anyway, the job today is to put some wood in this gap, fill these gaps. So here is a piece of rib stock that I have trimmed down like this, getting ready to just simply put, glue this on, and then tomorrow I'll shape this out so that it's all so it's filled with wood and not some kind of putty or something like that. So just a little more about what I'm doing. Here's a rib. Here's the bottom of a rib, what they look like after I took them off. And this is this glue surface. You could clean this up and glue a piece of wood on here. It would be decent. It might be fine, but really the better way to do it is to take a plane like this and to replane. Let's show it quick. Replane the surface like this. So it's clean wood, bare wood, smooth, totally straight from one side to the other. And so then this is going to be simply a matter of taking this smooth side, gluing it. I may work on like reducing the length of this and not wasting all this wood, or somehow trying to get a better picture of pre-shaping this a little bit. But anyway, this is spruce. I don't know if this is pine or spruce. I never really investigated it. It's so much wood. It's so little wood that it's not going to matter. Spruce and pine are close enough that little bit that I'm putting in there, it's not going to matter which one it is. What did I leave off? Too many things are going around in my head. Oh yeah, okay, this is not a flat surface either. If you were to be able to look at this right now, you would see that this is not straight across. So I could do something. It's hard to clamp this down to a flat surface and do that. But if you notice, this jig that I have is not flat. It has I'm not going to say crown. I don't want to say that word. It has a shape to it. So when I clamp this down, this clamp is designed to push this down, hold this on the sides, hold it down so it's flat on, now it's flat on top, and then I can run the plane across it. Yeah, so I didn't make this jig just for this, in case you're wondering. I'm not going to say why I had this jig. I'm not going to say what I do to the ribs that I make because it's a bit controversial, but what's clear is that the people who made this piano did not make these ribs flat, so I'm going to respect that. I'm going to put this, what I call a glue surface on here, glue that nicely onto here, and then tomorrow will be, the challenge tomorrow will be making this shape. And I have spoke shave, and I also have some experience with this because I built a double bass, which if you look at the top on a double bass, it is shaped like that. And there's a thing called a bass bar in there that runs, it actually runs like this on a bass, slightly off grain. But anyway, it's the same concept, so I'll have to fit all of these into there, which to me is also fun. It's not making a bunch of dust. It's making a bunch of nice wood shavings. So, and then I'm gonna go, all the way down to like scraping out. I'll take one plane swipe off each side of these things, reshape the top of this, and then revarnish the entire bottom of this and make it look beautiful. So that's. Oh yeah, and then I gotta put these dowels back in here. I had this jig already set up, don't ask me why. And conveniently, the people who made this before had smaller dowels than I do. So I'll drill a big enough hole. This drill will drill a bigger hole, conveniently set up to go down into the bridge, and put this dowel in there, and that will pin the bridge and the soundboard and the ribs together, and we should be gold. This should be fun from here on out. What the piano's going to sound like, I'd be very interested to hear it. So stay tuned, as they say on TV.